Okay. All right. Hang on, guys. Okay, we got a booch here. We got a booch. How's everyone? We're in nature. We're back in nature. I could feel the cold, moist air on my breasts. Nature, welcome back. Okay, well, this might be off the rails. What do we got here? 7 people, that's it. Career's over, canceled. Okay, look out for snakes. There's snakes. All right, who do we got here right now? Doug, you're fired. The fuck was that? The fall colors are coming out, guys. Listen, let's do a GoFundMe so I can buy a ring for Murray to marry her. Let's go. Oh, old man in the woods. You know, I'm 44 years old now. Crazy. Could barely walk. Booch, call the council. Tell them I can't walk. I need a motorized scooter. Guys, can we get a motorized scooter in the chat, please? Somebody donate one. Actually, you know what? Enraged Gecko has an extra one. Or fuck it, we'll just push him out of his and just steal his wheelchair. Okay, well, we're going off the rails. Hopefully you guys like rails, because we're not going on any. And breasts. Okay, what do we got here? Old man. General, what's up? Solomon, thank you, my friend. Nova, that probably will happen. $5,000 camera lens did you bring me? No. Oh shit, Booch just broke the virginity of the stream and sent a heart. Booch, thank you. Make sure no one saw that smooch. No one saw the smooch! Booch, smooch! Let's go. Let's get to Booch. We're gonna smooch the boot. Okay, don't break my legs. Guys, we got a Booch smooch. It's the only fucking reason I'm alive. The Booch smooches. Anyways. Listen, it's already fall here. Look. What the fuck is this? Oh, there's a spider. Holy shit! Look at the little spider. Where is he? There he is. Look at him. Oh, he's cute. Let's get him in my mouth. Okay, bye, buddy. Okay, we almost got stung by a spider. Wait, do spiders sting? No. Booch, call the council. I fucked up. Spiders don't sting, Booch. God damn it, Booch. Fuck. That son of a bitch. Stung by a spider. Fuck. Stupid fucking idiots. All right. Okay, who do we got here? Dude, I shouldn't have ran like that. I got really excited and ran for the booch. Now I'm really winded. All right. All right, Gun Jack. What's up, Gun Jack? Nice to see ya. God damn it, Booch. Starlight, you're fired. What the fuck was that? Did you guys hear that? Something massive just fell out of a tree behind me. Probably a fucking squirrel. Okay. Into the woods. Whew. Vicky, it was. That was terrifying. So I thought we would just come into the woods today, reflect on life, have a 2.5 hour stream in the woods as I die because I'm old. Probably fuck a few trees. Like that. You know how it is. Watch out for wild turkeys. They could be anywhere. Listen to nature. It'll guide us, guys. Right now it's telling me to walk like a man, like this. I'm doing what it says. All right, so I'm fucking crazy today. All right, so I don't know. There's no way to really talk about this without really talking about it. And unfortunately, at this point in time, I can't really talk about something that I'd love to talk about right now. But let's just say yesterday I got very terrible news. So I can't really talk about it out of respect to my friends and family of the situation. I just want to say to you guys, life is, well, you know what? Not that you guys need some sort of speech from me today, because that makes no sense. But I mean, life is like pretty fragile. So I'm sure in the next couple of days you'll hear something, but as of right now, I can't really discuss it, but I think I'm in shock, basically. So I decided to come out here into the woods and walk around. So how is everyone else? Wiggles, don't do that to me. Last time somebody did that to me, a wild turkey tried to rip my eyes out. So yeah, I thought we'd come into the woods and just have a relaxing little walk before I stream later. I know that the internet is imploding right now with political nonsense. Some of you guys take it pretty seriously. I just want to remind you guys I live in Canada. And I don't mean that in a condescending way. I just mean that I personally can't speak on a lot of the political stuff happening in the States right now because, one, I'm ill-informed. I don't really follow that stuff because I'm in Canada, to be honest with you guys. Now, I will say this, though. 90% of my audience is in the US, and I feel bad for you guys going through everything. As a Canadian, I just see a country that's like split in half. And it looks like you guys will never get along again. There's like 50% of the audience versus 50% of the audience that watches my show are like arguing with each other over everything. And I really have nothing to do with it. I know that some people are trying to bait me into saying certain things or how I feel about certain things, but I mean, I think that's honestly slightly disrespectful to the people that actually live in the United States, because I honestly have no knowledge about the political system in the States. And for me to speak on it would be disingenuous, and also it would be completely wrong, because I don't know anything about it. The only thing I said the other day was that I don't think guns are the reason that these problems are having in the States, which, I mean, I think 99.9% of people agreed with what I said. So other than that, I definitely will not be bringing up politics on here. I just want to make it very clear to anyone watching me right now, I don't align myself with anybody in the States from a political standpoint. I don't agree or disagree with anything that's being said in the US that has to do with other people's shows. I don't watch the stuff. I don't know what people are saying. But I do want to say this publicly. If any other YouTuber, anybody, if anybody says, oh, Jay would be on my side, or Jay said this, or I haven't said anything, number one. But number two, nobody, and I mean nobody, is speaking for me. So if you hear somebody saying like, oh, Jay would back me up on my stance or this or that, I really honestly have no connection to anybody, to make that very clear. So for anything that's happening right now in the gaming community or in general, I have nothing to do with it. People try to include me just because I was friends with certain people, or I am friends with certain people and they have a political standpoint and somebody else has a different one. I don't. See, let me explain this to you guys. In Canada, US politics is like the last thing anyone really wants to discuss anymore. We have our own problems here. You know what I mean? Canada's a fucking shithole. So we have our own issues to deal with here, let alone now worry about what's happening above us. Or below us, I should say. So, I mean, below us as in terms of the map. The States are below Canada. So, Gecko, what did you say, buddy? All Creo politics are self-interested pieces of shit. Yeah. I mean, I don't, again, Gecko, I just want to say, by the way, side note, I just want to single out Gecko for a second. He's going to be mad at me for doing this, but I'm just going to say that I've seen how he treats other people in my community, and he does it with respect. And I just want to shout him out on this stream and say that thank you for being part of my community, my friend. And I know you probably hate hearing this, but you're a good guy. Deep down, I know you put this tough facade on, but we all know you're a giant teddy bear. And one day I'm going to actually steal your wheelchair and leave you on the ground. So I'll take that as you wish. I might kiss you right on the lips once, but that's the penalty. Booch knows about it. One time Booch was trying to get in a helicopter. I pinned him down, kissed him on the lips. He didn't regret it. He was like, that was a great time before I went in my whirlybird. And I said, listen, when you're in your whirlybird, now you can think about my smooches. And he was like, thank you, sir. And I said, now go in peace. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but hopefully you guys can decipher it. So Gecko, thank you for the support. I really appreciate you. All of a sudden, I'm a different person. I really appreciate you. You're a good-looking man. Actually, by the way, I'm not doxing him, but like, Gecko's a fucking handsome boy. He's a handsome man. Watch out. Watch out, ladies. That's a handsome man. Guys, I'm dead serious. Super handsome man. Like when I first saw a photo of him, I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm gay? Am I gay? Then I thought about it, I'm like, no, but still. Not that there's anything wrong with wanting to kiss a rage gecko on the lips. That's freedom of speech. Deal with it. I'm gonna steal his wheelchair and cover it with bedazzled gems. See how he likes that. Also, the only person that's allowed to be gay here is Ones, just for the rules. Just saying. Ones has to allow you in the community, according to the trolls. Anyways, I've been rambling. How is everyone? Drummer Punk? Yeah, Gecko is a really nice guy, man. He's a really, really fucking nice guy. I just wanted to single him out for a second and pin him down and kiss him, smooch him on the lips. I don't know if that's going to get me canceled or not, but sometimes you got to cancel yourself to make sure the ones you love know that they want to get smooched, if that makes sense. There's like shit falling out of trees, man. Find a bear in the woods, shave its chest, rub honey on its nipples, says Rage. So I've got bad news for you guys. Mr. Williamson, thank you, my friend. Haven't seen you since last time I streamed. He says, Jay, hope you're okay, man, from the UK. Dude, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Mr. Williamson, you good-looking son of a bitch. Actually, I've never seen what you look like. I've seen the booch. If you guys haven't had the booch in your face, then trust me, you'll want to smooch the booch. Mr. Awesome, thank you, my friend. Mr. Awesome has, and we're not doing it right now, but I have a list. There's a list of users that have the ability to ban people. Touch my face, says Alex Roberts. Listen, you're fired. Alex, I love you. Thank you. Appreciate the support, my friend. Thank you for being a member for what now? 19 months. Holy shit, in a dick island. That's fucking a year and 2 months? No, sorry, a year and 7 months. Holy shit. Dude, I've been streaming now for a year and 7 months? Cosmic, thank you, my friend. Appreciate the support as well. Hopefully you're doing okay. So like I was saying, guys, I just want to make it clear. And you know, I know that people are going to be like, Jay's just fence sitting. Jay's fence sitting. Guys, I'm in Canada. Having an opinion about the US politics is the last thing on my fucking list of things to care about. Mailsman son, thank you. Enjoy your walk and just breathe. You'll be okay in the end. Mailsman son, listen. I want you to deliver your heart to me. No, I'm dead serious. Just deliver it to me. Show up here with a box with your heart in it. I'll kiss an artery and make you feel better. Thank you, Mailsman. Yeah, like I said, sometimes taking life too seriously is a problem. I would suggest anybody that's out there that lives in the States that's having a hard time going through everything right now to step away from it sometimes, because it's pretty intense. Shiny. Buying gas for your van down by the river. Listen, Shiny. You should have your Switch. Oh, I gotta send you tracking info. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, Shiny won a Switch 2 on stream last Friday. You should have... Well, you know what? I'm going to have to go back to the post office to get that because I totally forgot. So, dude, Monday morning, I'll get a tracking number for your Switch 2, my friend. You should have it, I don't know what they said, 7 business days. I didn't want to do standard shipping, and the mail service in Canada is fucking terrible. So, thank you for watching my show, Shiny. You should have it within... I'm just going to be fair and say within 2 weeks, but you'll have a tracking number Monday morning. I'll go back and get that. I apologize. I have a lot mentally going on at the moment. which I can't really speak on. It still hasn't hit me. I don't really have anything else to say about that, but I mean, I just wanted to put it out there. Like, if you guys realize, like, oh, Jay's a little bit off, there's something pretty serious happening right now behind the scenes. And it's devastating, and it will be to a lot of people. So I just trying to get out today and sort of enjoy the woods. Well, I still can. I don't know what that sounds. That's like threatening. While I still can. What am I going to do? Cut my own legs off? Jay, you better get outside while you still can. What? I'm capable of walking. Why would I threaten myself? I mean, I guess I talk about it a little bit because it's kind of public now. But Billy from the Game Chasers is not doing well. Like, is really not doing well. Like, really, really not doing well, according to his cousin. Did a live stream the other day, and I got some updates, and it's absolutely devastating what I heard. I don't know how to process it. You know, Billy and I go way back. In the more recent years, we weren't as close. We definitely weren't as close, but we talked maybe about, I'm trying to think when we talked last. Last time we talked, we kind of, not that there was any beef between us, but we kind of both, I would say, regretted not speaking more. So it's nice that I got to talk to him then. You know, it's not good. So if you guys love the Game Chasers, go show some love on the channel, send him a message, and yeah. I hope that that gets turned around. So it's fucking devastating. It makes no sense to me, man. He was like in good health months ago, and all of a sudden I guess he woke up one morning and he couldn't walk or something. I don't know the details, guys. I just know that he had problems maybe speaking and moving his arms and talking and walking and stuff. So he went to the hospital and they found, like, guys, I don't know much more than you guys know. I might know a little bit more, but not really. I just know that he found a tumor on the back of his spinal cord somewhere. And he went to the hospital. They told him, unfortunately, they could not remove it. So secondary options were to laser out a portion of it. So that was the plan. That was definitely the plan. And now I'm hearing that things have taken a big turn for the worst. So I'm not exactly sure exactly what that means, but I don't think it's looking good. I don't know. So guys, again, you know, there's some people that has watched Billy and the Game Chasers. Like, we go way back, like to when they almost started, man. I remember finding the Game Chasers and 8-Bit Eric and all of that stuff back in the day. And I became friends with them. Shady J. This is when Wood wasn't a fucking loser, but beat 'em ups, Gamester 81. Hell, even Pat was kind of friendly with people back in the day. So we go way back, man. 15 years, I think. So rather than keeping this conversation going, I just want to say thank you to everyone for tuning in today. And again, it definitely isn't looking good. And my thoughts are with him and his family. Obviously, this is devastating to everybody. I honestly, and I'm being honest with everybody out there, I don't know. Jostler, what's up, my friend? I don't, like, it hasn't hit me yet what's going on. Like, the thought of Billy not being here is not something I can comprehend, because he was such a big part of YouTube back in the day and a big part of my channel and growing up and being who went to conventions and hanging out with those guys and filming videos. I think I've been in 2 Game Chasers episodes and 3 of the cartoons. I'll never forget Billy and Alpha Omega Sin. Siegfried, thank you, my friend. Billy and Alpha and Shady J and everybody. So here's a little behind the scenes story. They were doing their cartoon and I was invited to be on the cartoon. And, you know, I used to think that I should have been a voice actor because I think I'm decent at it, right? But I remember sending in my lines and I ad-libbed a bunch of it too. And I remember Billy and Jay and Alpha were blown away by it, and I was so thrilled that they were happy with my performance, and Billy liked me so much that they basically made an episode about Billy, Jay, and me on how, like, it was a Halloween episode, how Billy got bit by a were squirrel and he found me as this like conspiracy nut in the woods. So getting to play that on the show with them, looking back now, that's super special to me. So I'm glad I was able to do that with those guys, and I'm wishing the best and hoping the best for him. I just can't comprehend that somebody wakes up and all of a sudden is just in the hospital without being able to talk or breathe properly or whatever was going on. And it's scary. It's scary. It scared the shit out of me. It's crazy because the retro gaming community is like kind of a big part of my past. Like looking back at everything, so many people have been affected by it now. You know, like, it's crazy to think, man, like, Metal Jesus, heart attack. Pete Dorr, heart attack. Pete Dorr had a fucking heart attack. Gamester 81 has like a valve issue on his heart. And he's saying that he's not going to live long. And it's like, what the fuck? Jason Shiny, or Honey, was in the hospital. I think he just had panic attacks or something, or something was going on, but he was in the hospital. And then my best friend, Johnny Millennium, well, one of my best friends, I should say. Don't want to get his ego too big. But Johnny Millennium fucking goes to Lucasfilm for his dream to watch a Star Wars movie, gets home, almost dies. His fucking diaphragm fails. He can't breathe. Like, it's crazy to think, but we're also fragile. And then me with my heart palpitations, and Booch keeps putting barbecue sauce up his ass and getting it infected. There's a lot of stuff happening. It's sad. Why did I say that like Christopher Walken? It's sad. But yeah, you know what? I actually 3D printed this plug that goes in Booch's ass. It stops him from putting in the barbecue sauce, so he's okay. So the other thing I want to talk about, guys, is just that YouTube right now, disastrous. I can't understate how bad this is for a lot of content creators. Now, I'm going to say this publicly. You guys have been supporting my streams now for 1 year and 7 months. And I'll be honest, the only reason the last couple of months I haven't made what I made last year has nothing to do with you guys. So views are down. YouTube is not sending out notifications, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to sit here and complain about that. I'm just going to say this. You guys have supported me through all of that nonsense. And I just want to say thank you to you guys, because in terms of revenue and how much I make a month and all that crap, it's never really changed. The only reason it went down is because I wasn't streaming as much, which we're going to get back into regular streaming soon. My movie is almost done. This Saturday and Sunday, we have 2 film dates. So I'm actually, without giving the story away, I'm filming the end of the movie now. Well, I guess I could tease it a little bit to you guys. I haven't said this yet. My movie takes place in 1999, and then it takes place in current times. It takes place in 2 timelines, or 2, it jumps ahead. So it's the past and then the future, and you guys will see what I'm talking about. Gathering, what's up, dude? Thank you. Gathering Hall Live, appreciate your support. Thank you for being a member. If you guys want to support the stream, the best way to do that is a gifted membership. Brings people back, shows me that Booch is going to buy me wings, and it shows me also that Raymond in the chat is a man. So thank you. Mike Stabatello, can't wait for the movie. You're a man, Jay. Thank you, my friend. I'm hoping for an October release date for my movie. I don't know if it's going to be on YouTube due to the graphic nature. We're going to find out. I will not upload a censored version. So my movie will probably be on Vimeo, and also it will be available on Blu-ray closer to the new year. Oh man, making a movie, guys, is not easy. It's not easy at all. It takes a lot of time and effort. Was it worth it? We're going to find out. I mean, I don't expect to make any money off of it. I've stated that before, because you don't really make money off of movies anymore this way. And that was never an intention. So I'm not too worried about that. And then when it comes to the Blu-rays and stuff, I'm going to price them as low as possible. That just cover the shipping and production cost. I'm not looking to make money off this movie. I'm using it as a calling card for studios and other artists out there to be like, oh, Jay is capable of making a movie. Cool. Let's get him to direct this. I would love to direct a feature-length film. Your next movie should be about Booch buying socks. Jostler, listen, that would be boring. It'd be like a thriller, actually, because I think he'd go into the store and he'd start like slapping around all the clerks. Actually, it's not a bad idea. Booch beating the shit out of people. It's like John Wick, but they stole his socks. And at the very end, it's revealed he has electricity in his veins and he can punch people with electricity. That's a solid idea. I'll tell you one thing. Let's just say, knock on wood, if I ever got the funding to do a movie flat out, there's a few movie ideas I have in my head that I would love to do. I still think the fucking DSP movie would be great to do. I can't get that one out of my head. It's got a nice ending. It's got amazing kills that are all related to Phil and his streaming. I wish I could tell you some of them. Well, I mean, I'll just tell you that most of the kills in that movie that we designed, the Dark Side Phil movie, he kills people using all of his streaming technology. And it's pretty funny. I'll reveal one of them. For one of them, he puts his mouse in someone's throat and then takes a hammer to it and like stuffs it in their throat, and they breathe, and as they're breathing it keeps like clicking. And when they click, it makes a notification pop up on screen for people to donate more money. Dude, trust me, I have ideas for that movie. Sea Monkey, I'll get you tracking on Monday, by the way. Guys, tell me that's not a great idea. Phil kills one of his detractors, sticks a mouse down his, and as the guy's trying to breathe, it keeps clicking the mouse. And every time it clicks it, it plays a notification of Phil begging for money on stream. Did you hear that? Bro, that survived. Fuck Keemstar. Thank God those guys moved on to something relevant. I watched that Wings of Redemption was playing Call of Duty against one of his haters, and I'm like, okay, well, that's what they're talking about now. Is that General Zamora? God damn it, General Zamora. Always showing up late, trying to cancel the stream. Guys, thanks for the support, by the way. So, let's stop and just talk for a second. How is everyone doing? Booch, I love you. I look dehydrated. Oh, I've got something to tell you guys. Booch is hungry. Booch, can you send some wings over to my house? Have the council send over some wings, my friend. Jostler, nice man. What's the temperature today? Gathering Hall, thank you for the support, buddy. I think it's like 31 or something crazy. It is. It is 31. So it's like 31 degrees when you're in the sun, 28 when you're outside of the sun. So it's like I'm sweating like a pig here. I'm sweating like Booch at a fucking chicken wing buffet. Is there? Yeah, that's a fucking spider. That's a spider. Awesome. Great. Great. I just walked into a spider web nest. That's great. Now there's babies crawling in my dick hole. Listen, you guys are going to like this story. So every year, Murray and I go to a special place. I won't say where it is, but it's somewhere in Canada. The location of where they filmed the chapter 1 of It, one of my favorite movies. So we got an Airbnb. This story is crazy. So I wake up 2 days ago and I look at my email and it says, your Airbnb has been canceled. What? Why? So I read the email. It says fraudulent use, or like an unapproved account did it by mistake or some bullshit. So I message Airbnb. I'm like, what the fuck is this nonsense? Why would we cancel it? So I messaged the Airbnb host and I'm like, hey, like our whole trip is fucked up now because you canceled it. What's the deal? Did you cancel this by mistake? Nothing comes back. So I messaged back again 2 hours later. I'm like, hey, just checking and making sure everything's okay. I'd love to rebook this. I get a message, guys, and this is real. The Airbnb that Murray and I were going to stay in October burnt to the ground. Yeah. That's fun. So basically, the Airbnb that we were going to be in is gone. Fast. What's up, babe? Love you. Yeah. Can you believe that? The Airbnb burnt down. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So we looked it up. And there was a fire in the building worth $1.3 million. So we had to rebook at a different location, which is not the end of the world. I think we got a cooler place, but the place that we originally wanted was like gothic and painted black, and it was fucking spooky for Halloween. Now we're just going into something a little bit more cleaned up. So that's fucking crazy, isn't it? Our Airbnb burnt to the ground. I was just mind blown over it. So the fire department deemed the whole building danger zone or whatever the fuck they call it in Canada. And no one's allowed in. They're just going to tear it down now. So, other than our trip almost being canceled. Oh, yeah. I'm hearing shit again. So anyways, I just want to say I hope you guys in the States are, don't get too stressed about things. Like, I understand what's going on in the States is a fucking shit show. Everyone will agree with that. Half the country against the other half of the country right now. And I just want to say that, like, I'm in Canada, so it's easy for me to step away. I'm assuming I'm not going to be naive and be like, yeah, do the same. It's tough for you guys in the States to do that. But I know there's such good people in the States. North Carolina, some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life, and I live in Canada. Even the people of New York were kind to me. I mean, I've never really went anywhere in the States and felt threatened or scared at all. I remember one time, and this is a real story I haven't told, when we were going to PAX East in 2013, I believe it was, or 2014, we took a bus there. The bus stopped in downtown Buffalo. And as we were sitting there, all of these freshly, fresh, right out of jail, all of these inmates were on buses being released from jail. And all of a sudden we're sitting in there and all of these guys, like 50 guys, show up at 4 a.m. inside of this fucking bus station. And we're like, holy shit, what the hell is this? Dude, every single one of them just got out of jail. Nicest people I've met in my life. They sat around us. They were like, hey man, we're so happy we're out. And we talked to them and they had fucked up stories. We sat there for like 3 hours talking to these guys. Just normal people that made mistakes. It wasn't like threatening. It's like being Canadian. There's this perception that the States is like this fucking I wouldn't say shithole, but I would say that I don't want to speak for every Canadian, but most of my Canadian friends would not step into the US right now. I'm like, why? Like, the people might be arguing over things and, you see certain things, but like most of the people in the States are nicer than we are here. Oh, well, the States is racist. Yeah, you don't think Canada's racist? Guys, I got news for you. I'll tell you guys this story. This is really fucked up. My editor, who is an Indian man, messaged me and said, how do I approach the situation with what's going on with my business right now? At first, I didn't understand what he was asking because I'm not a fucking racist. So I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, with like the whole Canadian Indian situation. So I looked into it and I'm like, holy fuck. Right now in Canada, embarrassingly so, there's this massive push to get all the Indians out of Canada. And it's like so racist and stuff. And he messaged me about it and he was just like trying to make a living. Trying to take photos of people. And I just told him, I'm like, dude, I don't know what advice to give you, man. Like, if you run into somebody racist, fuck them. Like, they're not your... We're living in the weirdest times where people are just projecting their politics everywhere and just shitting them everywhere. And it's just embarrassing to a degree to have to deal with that. So that's why I don't bring it up on my show. I know I'm kind of doing it right now a little bit, but I mean, I don't think I am being political. I don't if you're a racist, I think you should go fuck yourself. So it's that simple. You know, just because your skin is a different color from somebody else doesn't make you better. In fact, if you're one of those people that think your skin is superior because it's white, I hate to tell you, but you're literally making yourself out to be the worst of the worst. It's embarrassing. You know, it's like, I guess growing up, I always felt like people telling me what I can do and what I can't do, that's horseshit. That's absolute horseshit. You know, and then I have some friends who literally said to me, just because you're white, you're racist. And I was like, what? Oh, you're white, so you're racist. You're automatically a racist because I'm white. Okay, that's new. So anyways, guys, my point is, it's not welcome in my community. And I know we've caught a few people being racist losers. Holy fuck. Holy shit in a handbasket. Guys. Come on, get up. Get up on me. Guys, look at this. Are you injured? Well, stop. Stop moving. There's a baby how do you say it? Marnock? I can't say that word. Yeah, there we go. Guys, do you see him? Oh, I think I might have just saved him. It's a baby butterfly. Nightbreaker, you're fired. What does Nightbreaker say? Nightbreaker, look here, listen, chop one of the trees down, use it as a magical arm to attach it to your camera like Link from Tears of the Kingdom. Oh. Monarch, that's how you say it. There was a baby monarch. Oh, man, there's people coming up my ass. Well, that sounds like a booch party. Hang on, guys, I can't see the chat. Hang on. Holy shit, there's baby butterflies everywhere here. I should bring Murray here. She'd love it. Hang on, I'm gonna set a marker. All right. Whew. How you doing?
Good, yourself?
Pretty good. Hotter than I expected it to be. Yeah. Have a good day. Oh. Oh. If you guys could put a like on the stream, I appreciate that. All right. So yeah, my watch allows me to put markers down. They're called waypoints or something. And basically I could put a waypoint down and then bring Murray here to see all the baby butterflies. She loves nature. By the way, I've got good news. Whoa. So last summer, it took me 4 months to train this baby chipmunk, very small chipmunk we named him Henry. So I trained Henry. It took 4 months to train Henry because my plan was to get Henry to take food out of your hand. So at first it took 4 months, for real, last year. By the end of the 4 months, by October, before he hibernated, Henry was like, he jumps up on me and takes peanuts from me, right? So this year I didn't see Henry. Oh, and by the way, the reason I did that, it's because there's this park. There's a park in London, Ontario. Basically, you go there and you get covered with chipmunks because they're all like desensitized to humans. So I was like, I wonder if I could do this so Murray can experience it rather than take her downtown and wait there. What if I just get her own chipmunk that she could feed when she's here? So it took me 4 months to get this chipmunk to like come up to me and sit on me and stuff. So I brought Murray over last year, and he like walked up to her and took a peanut from her, and it was adorable. I was like, that's all I wanted. So this year I was like, where the fuck is Henry? So I haven't seen him. So I'm thinking the worst. So I had a movie scout location thing going on yesterday, and I showed back up to it today, back up at the house yesterday, I should say. And fucking Henry, the chipmunk, was sitting where I sit. And he was just like, where's my peanuts, motherfucker? So the good news is Henry's alive. We fed him peanuts. And Murray was over the other day and got to feed him again. And the universe is fine. Oh, God. I am sweating like a pig. Hopefully this stream is relaxing for you guys. Okay, let's take a break right here and grab a drink. Hang on. One sec, guys. Okay. It is pretty hot out. All right, who do we have here? Is the stream going down? That sucks. Sorry. I can't really control it. I mean, looks like we're in a bad area. General, nice to see you. By the way, for a second there, I don't know if anyone gifted memberships or anything. I didn't see it. Here's my backpack, by the way. I'm at Dealwood, Vic. Okay, let me move to better reception, guys. Sorry. There we go. It should be getting better. Is it better? Is it better? A little better. Okay. So I was thinking about going home after the hike today, showering up, and then just playing some Dying Light the Beast. Dying Light, one of my favorite games, the original. Dying Light 2, I haven't even played it yet, but I hear the Beast is pretty good. So maybe we should play that on stream tonight. Looks like a lot of fun. Or we could just hang out, have a discussion tonight. What do you guys feel like? Ross, don't do that to me. Holy Clown, what's up, dude? Left 4 Dead. Vicky plays that. Either or, says Portable. Portable, I love you. How are you? Siegfried said, let's have some fun. Oh, yeah, DSP. Guys, let's get some support going. Can I get some gifted memberships, please? Can I get some support going, guys? It's been 40 minutes and I've got no support. That's not true. I couldn't imagine living my life like that, having to stream and beg you guys for donations. I've never asked for a donation other than when I pull my hair out. But you guys know that's hair manipulation. That's allowed. Holy shit, snake? I thought there was a snake. See, it works. Look at that. Thank you, Jostler. I'm going to jostle your pants down and find your one sack. Gathering has gifted a membership. Next night, do Discord chat, says General Zamora. I would love to do that. So every Saturday, I normally do gaming nights now on the channel, and everyone loves them. So I'm going to continue to do that. Thank you to the people who just gifted memberships. Thank you, man. Thank you, Hall Live. I appreciate you. Also, Jostler. He somehow jostled a free membership from behind his one testicle. Thank you. Just so you guys know, Jostler only has one testicle. Not doxing him or anything, but it should be known. If you don't know about that, you know now, you know. It's important you guys know about these things. I think he also named it Siegfried, I think. The other one used to be Roy, but he's gone now. Oh God, Nightbreaker, what did you just say? Nightbreaker, what the fuck? Oh no. Here, let's take a break. Nightbreaker's lost it. Oh God, Nightbreaker. Okay. Ugh. All right. Enjoy the sounds of nature. Breathe in. It smells like a vagina. Why? Why did it suddenly... Murray hasn't been over. Huh. Weird. No, guys, it honestly smelled like a vagina for a second. Not that I'm complaining. I don't mind the smell of clean vaginas. Now, Booch's, on the other hand, his ass vagina. Whew. I'm going to get canceled in the woods. All right. Naked yoga in the woods, says Rage. Listen, you're fired. You're fired. Vicky says fart. I can't fart. You should see the logs I dropped before I left here. You'd be proud. So what games is everyone playing? How is everybody? I like to know how my community is. My community, because I have a community. That's weird. How do I have a community? Doesn't make sense. But seriously, what are you guys doing? I hate hot weather, says General Zamora. Dude, I hate when you cheat in Mario Kart World every fucking race. Every single time we race ever, you choose any carts and you put on the Game Genie and you win every fucking time. Because you're using some bullshit netcode hack with keyloggers and a pro controller to be able to beat us every single time. That's bullshit on Dick Island. Fuck you. What? I still think a super fun stream would be you and the chat building a Lego marathon watch list and playing Hollow Knight. Oh, you're playing Hollow Knight. Thanks. Thank you, Jostler. That's not a bad idea. To build a list of movies you guys should watch for October. Huh. I'm going to say this. Murray and I have an idea for a stream in October. Not just the Halloween stream, but Murray and I are going to do JKB versus Murray. And it's going to be challenges that you guys control. And we're talking about stupid shit, like throwing donuts, throwing like little ball donuts into my mouth from the top bunk. And I'm going to buy bunk beds just for the stream. I'm not even kidding. And I'm going to push her off the top bunk and you're going to watch her break her legs. That's the best we got. That's it. Are you guys going to set up 4 cameras and try to catch a ghost? Oh, so listen to this. Murray sends me this. So Murray ordered all these dresses, which I can't show you because some of them are sexy, revealing. And in one of the live photos, a mysterious shadow is just following Murray. And her and I can't figure it out. I'll show it next stream I do, probably tonight. And it's a fucking shadow that just moves across the background for no reason. It shouldn't even be there. Throw a pizza. Oh yeah, Murray's going to be throwing a pizza this Saturday on stream on the roof in honor of Juicy Booch. May he rest in peace. Yeah, I think he ate 16 pounds of wings and shit himself and died. So rest in peace to Booch. It is what it is. But this Saturday night, Murray is finally going to throw a pizza on the roof. Yep. Oh, Booch is alive? Oh. Oh, he's alive. Sorry, guys. Booch is alive. I didn't realize. I mean, not, alive, dead, same thing. So has anyone been playing, what's some new games that came out? Chronos, New Dawn. I pre-ordered that for PS5, so as soon as that comes in physically, I'm trying to avoid buying digital. Why am I Italian? Buy me snacks. Murray's going to I think she's doing some grocery shopping. I told her to buy me some snacks. Watching DSP play Chronos is hilarious. Oh. Guys, I don't understand. Like, everyone says they hate DSP, but he's so popular. Fucking B. See, what I don't get is if everyone hated DSP as much as they do, no one would watch him. It's like this circle of, what I don't get is detractors don't understand. They're pushing people to go donate to Phil so they get content. It's like this circle jerk of like terrible content mixed with people watching terrible content, which is entertaining. I get that, but I don't understand how you can watch Phil longer than 12 minutes and be like, wow, this is fun. Like just even making fun of him longer than 12 minutes. It seems like a waste of energy and time. Nightbreaker says the only time I watch DSP is when Rich is watching. Oh, it's exhausting. There's a whole ecosystem of Phil. That's right, there is, man. Webb, what's up? Thank you, dude. Corn muffins. Dude, I think I had corn muffins once. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a goose. Never mind. I thought it was an alligator. I just got excited. Pat Matt, what's up, dude? All right. Dashy Games is way better than DSP. Dude, I heard Dashy's a nice guy. I don't know anything about him. I've never watched Dashy. Holzilla says, isn't Rich slipping down a slippery slope again? Yeah, I had some people message me about Rich and what he's saying online. And I'm, again, being completely just transparent with you guys. I don't watch his streams. I don't think he'd be mad at me for saying that. I mean, I wouldn't care if he would be mad at me for saying that. It's just my opinion. I do not watch Rich's streams unless I'm involved with them in the past. But I don't watch political stuff, and I sure as shit don't want to watch anything political at the moment, or DSP at the moment, or any of that nonsense. So people have been messaging me being like, have you seen what Rich has said? I haven't looked into it yet, so I can't speak on that. I have no idea what he had said. Somebody said that he was saying crazy shit again. I didn't look into it yet, to be honest with you guys. I've got like 16,000 things that are more important to me at the moment, like getting my movie done, rather than watch a political stream. I rather put a hole in my own fucking head. So again, I have no statements to make, or, you know, I'll just say this. If Rich is saying something stupid, I have nothing to do with it. Just like in the past, I have nothing. I don't control what 8-Bit Eric says, or anybody. 8-Bit Eric or Rich. I have nothing to do with it. So don't try to bait me into saying something. I have nothing to do with it, and I have no clue what's being said because I don't watch it. Feuding with Camelot. Well, again, I have nothing to do with it. Do you guys see that? Oh yeah, you could really feel fall in the air. Roland says he's not. Okay, his stream's too much politics, which may not watch him. Feuding with 8-Bit Eric and Smash again. Guys, feuding on the... I'm sorry to say this to both of those guys, and I tried to get them to lay off each other. Like, this whole back and forth, guys, is about money. Like, if they're dead serious about what's going on, they would turn off ads, and they would turn off super chats, and they would really have a discussion. Remember, and I don't think anyone would be mad at me saying this, the whole reason I'm streaming, guys, the whole reason is, well, not, I can argue this slightly, but guys, the whole reason I'm on YouTube is to make money. The secret's out. It's to entertain you guys, so I can continue to entertain you guys and make money and live off of it, to entertain. So anybody being like, you're on the internet to make money. Yeah, no shit. No shit. Thank you, guys. And I think I've, I know, Alice is pissed off right now. You know, there's different forms of making money. And I think political shows are the same as an entertainment show. You know, the driving force behind content that is very popular, that makes a lot of money, is always either something that is tied into a belief system or is personal. I've chosen to make my show about me personally. And you guys have seemed to enjoy that, and you guys support me as a person, and it's a circle. I give back to you guys by making video and content and talking to you guys, giving advice, and you guys give me money and friendship, and it's a weird thing that I never thought I would be part of, but that's what YouTube is. Without me making money, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd go work at Walmart and serve people like ketchup samples. Nightbreaker, thank you. Nightbreaker says, to make money, how dare you? Have another $2. Thank you. Nightbreaker's like one of my main supporters. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Rage says, we love the super chill streams. Well, dude, right now, the world's a fucking shit show right now. You think I'm going to go on the internet and start fucking talking politics and gun violence and all this nonsense? Only reason I brought up the gun violence thing was because I think the United States government is trying to snuff out violent video games, which I think is bullshit. And I'm on your side here. Yeah, it looks like the U.S. government is trying to censor video games. And I don't like that. So I'll say that out loud because you guys, have to deal with that. Most of you watching are from the US, right? Terrence says, that's why I don't go to Rich's streams when he talks about Phil and politics. Tired of hearing of it. More important things to worry about. Yeah. Like, let me just say this. The most important thing in your life right now should be should be yourself. I'll be honest. Self-care. I know that word self-care is kind of snuck its way into the whole woke agenda or whatever you want to call it. But if you don't take care of yourself and be happy in your own life, how do you expect to enjoy anything else in life? And I'm not trying to preach to you guys, but you guys need to, if you're sitting there and you're having a hard time with the politics and you are fighting for what you believe in, that's awesome. And I get that. But like, you're also putting a major stress on your life. And sometimes you should step out of that, especially in the States right now. It's like 50-50. And you're not going to convince anybody to come to your side or vice versa. It's not going to happen. And spewing hatred online or arguing online, complete waste of fucking time. So my opinion is, get together with your friends, call your family, watch me, watch other streamers that are just trying to have a good time in life. Because I'm not trying to argue anyone. Anyone can have any opinion. An opinion is an opinion. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. It's still just an opinion. People can have their opinions. It's when you start to argue what is right and what is wrong. I'll say what is wrong. Watching somebody get shot on TV or on a campus is wrong. I mean, that's not rocket science. Just from a humanity standpoint, I would say that every death that occurs with a gun is wrong. It shouldn't be happening. So that's my stance on it. There's not much else to say about that. What happened in the situation in the States is a tragedy for a multitude of reasons. It has nothing to do with politics. It's just a human standpoint. Anytime I see gun violence in the States, in Canada, we're not used to it, guys. Raw Dakota, I love you. So in Canada, guys, we're not used to it. Like, we don't have concealed or open carry laws in Canada. Like, for me to go get a gun in Canada would be extremely difficult. It's easy to obtain, but it's extremely difficult in the sense that I have to go through courses and I have to go through paperwork. I have to be registered and all that stuff properly. But I can't just carry my gun in Canada outside. And you know what I mean? So Mystery says gun violence is in Canada as well. So it is. So it's not like a United States problem. I mean, you could look at the statistics and be like, there's a lot of gun violence in the States. But dude, like I said yesterday or a couple days ago, violence is violence. The weapon of choice is just a weapon that is accessible. It has nothing to do with the fact that guns are causing anything, in my opinion. People would find a way to do these terrible things in other ways. So there's no answers, by the way, guys. There's no answers in my opinion, there's no way to fix what's happening in the States right now. So I have no opinions on it. I'm not on your side. I'm not arguing this. I'm not saying that. I just wish you guys could get along. From a Canadian standpoint, it looks like you guys will never get along. And maybe this will be slightly controversial, but politics to me are pointless. I think that your life is short. If you look at the history of politics, how much has it really changed? It only seems to affect the people that are poor, which may be some of you, and I understand why you fight back against it, but I've been poor my whole life in Canada, and politics, that didn't matter who got elected, and these arguments and all this nonsense and all this energy spent never changed anything in a major way. The only thing I would say right now is the tariffs are a fucking nuisance to Canada. I bought a fucking Blu-ray that should cost $40. That's what I'm arguing about. That's my biggest problem. See, this is why I don't have any say in any of the politics in the States. Because my biggest problem in life, I'm not kidding, is squirrels got into the roof and they're chewing on wires. So our internet's fucking weird. That's my problem. And number two, the price of butter is like double, and I'm really angry about it. So who am I to go on the internet and argue things? I have a very good life, and that's mostly because of you guys. Why the fuck would I go and complain about anything to you guys, really? Life is so short. Don't waste your time on this shit. If there's a war to be had, have your wars. But like, sometimes life is not all politics. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. You shouldn't wake up and fucking fight, fight, fight. Like, have some fun. Jason, what's up, dude? 4K's too expensive. Yeah, I mean, that's my biggest issue. So I'd be a hypocrite to be like complaining about anything else. I mean, if I really wanted to get political with you guys, I'd be like, hey, guys, Canada is a fucking shit show at the moment. And our healthcare system is not as good as you think. It's amazing. I could go and get free healthcare. But when it comes to like mental health, nope. Canada really is dropping the ball on that side. They do not give a fuck. Also, Canada does not give two shits about their homeless population. Canada does not give absolutely any care to the homeless population. In fact, small towns in Canada are trying to like push homeless people to the outskirts of their towns because they don't want to look at them. You know? I know. It's scary, isn't it? So anyways, you know what I'm mostly upset about? Nintendo losing their magic, losing their way. The Super Mario Brothers movie was a turning point for Nintendo, and we'll never get that magic back. Raw Dakota, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. How are you? Yeah, it is. Mental health is fucked. Nintendo's cooked? Dude, I have a feeling Nintendo is in deep shit. You know, Nintendo, you guys are going to be like, Jay's lost his mind, but the key card situation is number one. Number two, Nintendo has sold 2 million units, which is on pace to sell more than the original Switch, but I think there's going to be a steep decline in sales because they're not the same Nintendo that was there 10 years ago. I'm not fucking paying $100 for a Virtual Boy add-on that lets me play Virtual Boy games from a fucking system that failed 20 years ago. Not happening. And then Donkey Kong has DLC out for 30 fucking dollars for a whole level that could have been in the game? Are you losing your mind? What? Okay. So I had hoped Nintendo would just rebound from this game key card situation, but they haven't. So it is what it is. I just will never buy a single game key card. Yeah, the game, it makes no sense. The Virtual Boy failed miserably, and Nintendo's like, let's bring it back. Nothing. I'm just bugging you. Are you out here now? I'm still hiking. I told Murray to buy me snacks. Games are getting too big, which don't work for the game key cards. Well, explain this one to me. How is it possible that the remake of Dragon Quest VII is coming out complete on cart for the original Switch, but then on the Switch 2 isn't? It's a game key card. If you're going to tell me right now it has to do with how big the game is not bigger than 64 gigabytes. So that is a clear indication that they want to move away from customers owning physical copies of their games. It does not make any sense to release a game on the original Switch cart and then on the Switch 2 cart to be like, we can't fit it. That's horseshit. That's bullshit. Nothing is over 64 gigs. You know, certain games are. Like, I'm going to assume Call of Duty, when it comes out, will be game key card. Starfield will game key card, Halo game key card, Forza game key card. I expect those games to be that way, but I also feel like you guys are being had a little bit here. If you think that they can release a game on the original Switch but not on the Switch 2 because of how big it'll be on the Switch 2, that's horseshit. There's no way Dragon Quest VII Remake is bigger, too big to be on the Switch 2 game key cards. Jay, please explain game key card versus... So game key card doesn't have the data on it. So you buy a physical copy, it comes with a cartridge, but the cartridge itself is called a game key card. You put that into the system and it automatically downloads that game, which it's assigned to from the eShop. When you take that game out, the game can still play on your system, but you need to put the game key card back in to play it. So what this means is essentially after 15 days, I believe it'll delete itself, or you can delete it, or maybe I'm wrong about that. Let me rephrase that. You can give games to your friends to play, but they can only do it for 15 days, but that's digital only. So that's a whole other topic. But a game key card can be resold as a used game. So you can put it in your system, download the game, play it, take it out of your system, give it to somebody else. When they put that game key card into their system, yours will stop working because you need that physical game key card. It's linked to that data. So Holezilla. What's the Solomon's gonna get me shot by a Nintendo Ninja. It's complicated. Makes no sense. So the game can fit on the original, but can't fit on the game key card. Yes, Terrence. So again, I've been telling you guys this for years on my show. Every single major publisher does not want you to have the physical data in your possession. They want to be able to lock that away and not be able to, or sorry, not have you be able to copy that data to your own systems. So keep this in mind. Game key cards don't have the data on the cart. So you can't rip that cart either. So that means that right now, as of right now, guys, let's use Street Fighter 6 as an example. The only way to illegally steal that game right now would be to hack a Switch 2 and download that. I don't even know if they've discovered how to do that at the moment. So think about this for a second. Capcom is sitting back right now with their hands in their pockets going, thank God we've protected our data. So unless there's a way to steal an eShop game digitally off of the store and then reload it on another Switch using the MIG cartridges, at this point in time, I don't think, unless I'm wrong about this, any of the game key cards have been downloaded in a way and put on the internet. Am I right or wrong about that? I'm pretty sure they haven't. So you can't illegally go and steal a game right now that's a game key card because it's digital. Maybe, I don't think the Switch 2 has been hacked to be able to do that yet. I know that the original Switch, you can do that. But let me also say that I don't condone it. I don't think you should go out there and steal these games. I work with Nintendo still. We still have a good relationship. So I personally don't back up my games this way or steal them in any way whatsoever. I'm just saying that's what people are doing. I ordered socks for Murray. By the way, your socks should arrive today, so you can wear all of them all at once. All right, so how's everyone doing? Yeah, Yeah, T-Dub says ukulele is $20 more physical, but it's on the card. I'll say this right now. Ghost, thank you, man. I got it on Amazon. I just put in like snapback, cool hat. It popped up. I'll say this. If Nintendo all of a sudden allowed people to put games back on carts, let's just say the game was $49 digital, but $69 and it was physically on the cart. I'll say this out loud. For certain games, I would pay the extra $20 to get them physical on that cart completely. So I don't know what Nintendo is doing, but I'm going to say this right now. Chronos, the New Dawn for the Switch 2 in Canada is $99 for the fucking Game Key card version. Donkey Kong, $99. You guys are crazy to think that I'm going to ever buy that. Never. $99 plus tax. So it comes out to be about $116 to buy a game. So if I'm buying my games right now, I'm buying them on PS5 or I'm trying to get like review codes. I'm not spending that much money on a game. Like right now, Nintendo's trying to sell, and this is for real, $99 for 2 ports, essentially. Maybe there's some work done to them. I'm not going to argue on that one right now. But for the original copies on Switch cartridge for Mario Sunshine 1 and 2, it's $99 Canadian. That's crazy. Florida Farmer, thank you, my friend. I dyed it this morning. Did I say Mario Sunshine? Sorry, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Let me get a drink and let's walk back now. By the way, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope everyone's trying to have a good day here. There's a lot of shit happening in the world. So, I will be streaming after this later tonight. I'm going to go home, eat something, shower, and I'll stream again tonight so we can go off the fucking rails like usual. Every Thursday, I don't know what it is. We used to go off the rails on Fridays. You guys remember that. Now, Thursdays are off the rails, like completely off the rails. I don't know why. I don't know why that changed, but you guys seem to love Thursdays. Here, look at my crotch. Okay. Holy shit, I'm old. You know, it's crazy having that conversation with myself, being like, am I actually getting old? Why am I so tired? I'm 44 years old. I'm going to be 45 years old. Half my life is over in February. That's fucking crazy to think about, man. I'm going to have a midlife crisis. Oh God. Oh. What are we at now? 2 gifted members for the stream. Thank you, guys. If I missed any, let me know. I can't see the screen sometimes because of the fucking glare. But yeah, I just also want to say thank you to everyone that's been gifting memberships over the last couple of weeks. My goal for the end of the month is to be at 1,000. So on the 26th of this month, I'm doing a 12-hour member-thon. And our goal is to hit 1,000 on that stream. Right now, I think we're at like 650 or 600, somewhere in there. So we're not too far away from it. And October 31st, we're doing a 12-hour stream as well. Murray, I think Claire's breasts will be there, I think. We'll see. But sincerely, thank you guys for supporting my stream still. I know I say it all the time. You guys hear it all the fucking time and you're probably sick of it, but I'll never be one of those YouTubers that takes this for granted. I know that one day I'll probably be living in a van down by the river, especially because I made a movie. I made a short film, and it's not, I don't think it's what people expect. I will tell you guys something that I haven't told you yet about my short film, and that is Murray's in the film. I'm not going to say who she is, but it's not obvious. You won't be like, that's Murray. So Saturday and Sunday, we're filming 2 more days, the 2 last days, man. It's going to be a lot of work. Jay, what's up? Hope your day's going good. Such a comfort to see you chilling in nature. Need scenery after all of Rich's drama stream. Birds take up. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Rich is saying on his streams. So once again, I don't really apologize for saying this, but I don't have time to look into this shit sometimes. People message me here and there and they say Rich is losing his mind on stream. Guys, I'm not fucking connected to Rich in any way. I don't know why people still assume that I'm like I don't know how to explain it, that I'm associated. Like my shows, I'm my own person now. You guys know that. So every time he has a flip out, I get like 100 messages saying, oh, Rich is losing his mind on stream again. What is, like, I don't understand. I get that people send it to me and they want me to like say something about it or something, but you know, if he's saying, I don't know what he said. I honestly have no idea what he said, so it would be stupid of me to speak on that because I don't know what he said. I got the video sent to me this morning, so I don't know. And again, I didn't watch it, so you know, I'm in Canada. That's the other thing. I don't I don't understand why anyone would want to know what I have to think about what he's saying. I'm in Canada. I'm not a US citizen. The only thing I would say is that I don't like what I'm seeing out of the States right now. I feel bad for everyone watching the show right now because it's like 50-50. You guys are not getting along, and it's about escaping right now. And I don't mean out of the US. I just mean watch my stream and have a good time. And we're not going to bring up Rich and whatever the fuck he's saying. I honestly don't really have a single clue. Based on what you guys are telling me, he's getting political and he's taking a side or something. And he's saying shit that's like pretty offensive. Listen, you guys are surprised Rich has a political take? You know? Like, you guys think I want to look into this? And also, what do you guys expect me to do? Make a video on it? I'd rather fucking kill myself than talk about US politics. Like, my show's about beavers. And like a raccoon got on the fucking roof again and ripped open the siding. And now there's like 6 squirrels having a fucking orgy in my roof. Welcome to Canada. I blame Trudeau for all the squirrel sex I have to listen to. Whew, it is hot out here. So anyways, again, I'll just repeat this for anyone that wasn't here earlier. I have no political standpoint for the States. I live in Canada. I have no opinion really on that sort of matter. I don't know anything about it. It would be ill-advised for me to talk about it without having any more knowledge about the situation. And I'll be honest with you, I don't fucking care. I've got better things to think about here in Canada than, politics anywhere in the world. I've never been into politics. I think politics and politicians are all fucking garbage. So there, you ready? That's my opinion. I don't care what side you're on. All politics are fucking stupid. So let's move on from that nonsense here. So if anyone asks, what side's Jay on? I'm on neither, and I think politics are fucking dumb. Absolutely dumb. And if you take that the wrong way, then you're fucking dumb too. That's what I have to say. I'm not on one side or the other. I'm in Canada. Again, the worst thing I have to worry about right now is a beaver chewing through my wall in the middle of winter to sleep with me. Or a polar bear breaking into my freezer and eating all my frozen pizza again. Fucking assholes. All right. Booch, I love you. Congratulations. Oh. The moose. Somebody asked me on Twitter this morning, how do you say moose, like more than one moose? Is it mooses? Or mooses? Or what is it? Oddly enough, it's just moose. Even if there's like 4 moose, you just go, look at all the moose. You don't say mooses. Isn't that weird? Same as booch. Everyone's always like, what if there's more than one booch? Well, first and foremost, there can't be. But if there's 2 booches, they're not booches. They're just generally called juicy booches. Juicy booch. Same as deer. Bone Dragon, how are you, my friend? Shits, what's up, dude? I know that's not your name, but it is now. Shits. Listen, I woke up and took a massive shit. It was massive. I told Murray. Her and I have a very weird type of relationship where we message each other and tell each other that we're pooping. It's full romance. I said something very sweet to her this morning. I said, hey, I'm doing a hiking stream. And she goes, oh, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. And I said, I wish you were here because when you're beside me, everything becomes better. And she wrote back, gay. She didn't say, aw. She didn't say that's sweet. She wrote back, gay. That's the relationship we have. Yep. Guys, so you guys know Murray, right? You just know her personality and stuff. You know how she's wittier than I am sometimes. So this is what happened the other night. I haven't told anyone this because it's so silly. So we're watching a movie together on my couch, and Murray gets into these moods where she's like crazy. She starts slapping me and like pretending to be a cat and like trying to bite me. She's very immature. It's great. So she's in that mode. She goes to the washroom. She's like, I have to poop. So she goes and poops, comes back. She puts her head right here, like the top of her head right here. And I was just watching, like she pooped for like 10 minutes. So I watched random YouTube videos. She comes back, hugs me and puts her head right here. And I swear to God, guys, she goes, what are you watching? Like a demon. That's what I have to deal with. And it made me laugh for fucking 3 days now. She turned into a demon. What are you watching? She literally did a demon voice. And I was like, that's why I like this girl. Because she's secretly a demon. What are you watching? It was so weird. She's Solid Snake. Colonel. Burrito. Christopher, how are you? Drummer Punk, nice to see you, buddy. Ooh, I'm gonna get home and order a burrito. Burrito. There's this new Mexican place in town. The guy that works there can't speak a word of English. So ordering from him is quite challenging. But you guys won't believe this. With the new Mac update, like the Mac iPhone update, they have real-time translation. So when you order from this guy now, I use the real-time translation. It changes everything. Like I'm talking to this Mexican guy. So I'll say the words and then iPhone will just say it to him. And then he says it and then iPhone reads it back to me. I'm not an Apple fanboy. Well, I mean, I am to a degree because I use it from the creative standpoint. But this like real-time translation shit is fucking insane. It really changes everything. So thank you, Apple, for letting me order burritos. That's what I have to say. Thank you. These burritos are fucking delicious. You guys like burritos? What's your favorite food, guys? I love when you get good Mexican. Whew. I mean, it comes out of your ass like Niagara Falls, but it's fucking awesome. Pizza is like my number one, but it has to be like true Italian pizza, which is very hard to get around my area here. So pizza's number one, Mexican's number two, pho, or it's also pronounced pho, which is Thai food. That shit's fucking delicious. So I'd put that 3. Number 4, I would put ramen. Raw men. Like I love raw men. But ramen is incredible. So I put that at number 4. So pizza, or I'd say pizza, Italian food, because I'm an Italian boy. I hope you guys know this. I'm Italian. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm in the fucking woods? I'm in the woods. Ready? Here's my Italian accent. That's a spicier meatball. See? I'm Italian. Here we go. Mamma mia. See? I'm Italian. You guys didn't know that. See, Booch wanted to marry into an Italian family. I've been trying to get him to lay me for 6 months. He won't do it. He says his Jewish cock will not be greased up by a greasy Italian. I don't even know if he's Jewish. Is that gonna get me canceled? Guys, can you put a like on this stream? If not, can you leave? Thank you. Appreciate you. Guys, leave if you don't put a like. You're fired. Listen, I'm walking home right now. I'm gonna order a burrito. Then I'm gonna stream after the burrito's inside of me. Now, I'm not gonna tell you how it's getting into me. It's not what you think. I'm not chewing, but it's a good burrito. So, large, delicious burrito. Lots of spices. All right, I'm starting to wake up now, man. You know what's crazy? Growing up, I always thought, why can't you just open your tummy up and throw a sandwich in there? Okay, cool. I'll be home in about 45 minutes or less. If you wanted to poke your head in so I could slap the smile off your face. If not, you're fired. Okay, I told Mary I'm gonna beat her up. She'll come over now. Whoa, snake? Never go into the Canadian wilderness unless you're prepared to be snaked. Because these snakes, they come flying out. They come flying out, they attach to you. They're dangerous. All right, who do we still have here? Can you guys put a like on the stream? We're at 63.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. How do we only have 63 likes? What kind of fucking stream is this? What kind of support is this shit? Guys, I need support. Jesus Christ, let's go. Listen, Booch, if you don't donate 99 cents in the next 2 minutes, I'm calling the council and you're gonna lose your wing license. Just letting you know. We're sick of your bullshit. The council has spoke. Thank you. Shut up.
Okay.
Good, see? AI listens to what I tell it. Listen, Dino, send me another box worth $2,000. Booch, send me 5 chicken wings. Jostler, donate $2 every day for 4 months. Black Sheep is actually white. Do cocaine in New York City. Thank you, Booch. I'll tell the council. Hang on. Yeah, can you let the council know it's okay? Booch donated the 99 cents. Can you let the council know Booch donated the 99 cents? Thank you.
Sorry, that feature isn't available due to your device settings or region.
Fuck. Booch, you might get arrested still. I apologize. I tried to tell the council, I tried to tell them. Shane's World, thank you. Too much to poop outside. Poison ivy to wipe your bum, says Timbo. Timbo, thank you for being a member. I appreciate you, buddy. Okay, guys, we're going to go back home now, order a burrito, eat the burrito, then I will stream from the set. So I'll be back. We still have about half an hour, so let's just enjoy the last half an hour together here as we walk back and I lose 1 pound of flesh that Terrence will pick up and eat because he is homeless. You know, it's really disappointing. The Yakuza games are incredible games, right? Super excited to play them. What happens? Nope. Game key cards. Okay. Okay, Sega. I guess I'll just never own them. Thanks. You bastards. Shout out to the Booch. Gifted 99 cents. If you could do that about 1,000 more times, I could pay my rent. Thank you, Booch. Dude, I don't know how Booch became such a legend. Booch is this like mysterious man who just shows up in streams. Every stream I've ever went to, Booch is there. Makes no sense. Like, it actually makes no sense. Because all he does is drives around, he's looking for kittens now. He doesn't even do his job anymore. He just looks for kittens. He listens to loud EDM music and looks for kittens. That's it. And he flies planes digitally. One time he convinced me he was going to pick me up in a Cessna. And I'm like, dude, it's in the game. Like, how are you physically going to pick me up? And he convinced me that he has a Cessna that can go in and out of the digital world. So I'm not saying that he does cocaine, but I think Booch does cocaine, because that's fucked up, Booch. Nobody has a digital Cessna. You know, and the other thing I have to say right now is we know where you got the cocaine. Right out of New York City. We now know. So, shout out to Black Sheep, who's actually white. Who else we got here right now? Oh, Christopher. Shout out to Oh, Christopher, who's been in my chat every single day for years. Christopher, dude. It's crazy we don't know anything about him. Are you on my Discord, Christopher? You should message me. We should get to know each other. I'll take you out for quesadillas. What's this? We need Mario Sunshine 2, says green dip. Dude, I love green dip. All sorts of different green dips. Thank you, green dip. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for the support. And do I think we'll ever get a Mario Sunshine 2? Probably not. That would be cool with flood system, but like a lot of people didn't like Mario Sunshine. I was working at EB Games at the time and I loved it. I love that game, man. Back in the day, I remember feeling like it was an open world environment. I think what I truly want from Mario right now is an open world Mario game like Bowser's Fury. Incredible design on that game. I would love an open world where you can visit all the different territories. Make it the size of like Tears of the Kingdom, but make it a Mario game. That's what we need. We need an open world Mario game like that where he goes on these adventures, and it would just be amazing to play something like that. All the secrets and castles that you could find along the way, and maybe you could get in a Mario Kart to drive it across the land. You know, have the ice mountains with the penguins, and it would just be a blast to play something like that, man. Graphically, it would look great. That's my dream, but I don't think we'll ever get a Mario game like that. Well, maybe we will. Who knows, man? Call it Super Mario. I would just call it Super Mario World, to be honest. Could you imagine a game like that, man? And then make it online multiplayer so you could 2 people. So you guys could go into like sections and try to beat stuff together. That would be so good. But I would give Mario a bunch of like different tools. That would be so good, man. Fuck. And have a whole plumbing system throughout the game so you could use the tube system. And anyways, you guys get the idea. A game like that kind of writes itself. I don't think I told you guys. My favorite time of the year is fall. Something about it, man. It's that energy in the air. Like stepping on the leaves is one thing. I remember that from being a child, but just, I think it plays into the movie Halloween a lot. I'm a huge fan of Halloween, the film. I grew up with that essentially, so Halloween's always like a special time for me, and it's really nice. Murray's gonna say gay if she hears this, but it's really nice finding somebody who actually feels the same way about certain things. Like her and I are basically the same person, except she's got a vagina. She has no breasts. I have bigger breasts than Murray. But you guys get the idea. It's like finding somebody who likes what you like. That's what's key about this, man. We like to watch horror movies together, and we go on the same vacation every year, which is fucking amazing. So yeah, things between Murray and I are going well. So So that's all I'll say with that. So I'm happy about that situation now. I mean, she's still an evil bitch. So there's that. But she's nicer, so. How you doing? Men in the woods. Men walking in the woods. All right. Okay, who do we have here? Mateo, thank you. One day she'll feed you to the horses. Is that Sir Pitt? How are you, man? Alan Jones, you know, I love coming on stream now, not literally because that would be a whole different website, but I love coming onto the stream and seeing all of you guys, especially the people that just pop in and say, hey, I'm at work, but here's $2, or hey, I'm at work, here's 6,000 gifted memberships. I love those people that give me money while they're at work. It's really weird, but I love you. But joking aside, seriously though, just seeing you guys pop in and say, hey, I'm at work, have a good stream. I really appreciate all you guys. Like, it makes me actually feel pretty good to go home and know that I have thousands of, like 7,000 people actually. I've never talked about this, but there's about 7 to 8,000 people that would be my main core base that all watch at different times. So thank you to all of you guys. I never imagined in my wildest dreams I'd be a streamer. It makes no sense. You know, and you guys get to go on this journey with me that's up and down, like Murray on me on midnight. Here's money, love you, Jay. See, Sir Pitt, thank you, dude. You know, and what's crazy is everyone donates $2, $5. It really adds up and pays my bills. So thank you guys. And like the gifted membership thing, I've never seen an audience as kind as you guys, so thank you for that too. You guys want to see my point of view? Check this out. So here's what I'm looking at. The camera really doesn't do it justice, but watch this. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice. What's this button do right here? Hang on. Oh, it's a retouch feature. I'll go over here. One sec, guys. How you doing, man? Good. All good.
Have a good one.
You too, man. Yeah, you guys don't realize that walking around the woods with this like setup, sometimes people see it and they're like, what the fuck is that? Because it looks weird, man. You guys can't really see it, but there's like, or maybe you can see it a little bit, but the end of the tripod down here has like metal spikes poking off of it. It looks like I'm gonna fucking clobber somebody with it. By the way, Damon X Machina 2, I think it's called Titan Scion. I'm having a fucking blast with it. It's not for everybody. It's for people that love mech games. And I mean like really love mech games. If you like the first one, it just improves upon the combat. It feels amazing to play. I wouldn't say it's for everyone though. You have to love mech stuff. But I'm so glad I bought that game. By the way, it's full on cart. So I supported them, man. It's so good that I'm gonna buy it on PS5 as well to support that studio for the graphics, right? I mean, it's not too more, it isn't like a massive step up in graphics from Switch 2 to PlayStation 5, but it's a little step, so I'll do that. But I love the game. I think I've played about 20 hours or somewhere in there. I would give the game a solid 7.5. You know, there's some things that are super frustrating. Some of the combat's a little wonky, but you feel like Iron Man. It's fucking awesome. I got that new Nine Inch Nails song stuck in my head. Oh, that was a B. Okay, break time. Umber, how are you? What the fuck is green dip, by the way? Terrence wants potatoes. Dude, that's what you survive on when you're homeless, isn't it? Don't you just eat potatoes constantly? Because it fills your belly? Okay, I like this part. I'll show you this. Oh. Looks like Metal Gear Solid. It kind of does, doesn't it? Oh, is the stream lagging again? Fuck. Yeah. Ever since I updated my phone, it's not working right. I'm gonna not talk for a bit so you guys can just enjoy the scenery of the 16-bit stream you're watching. Nightbreaker, I love you. Kind of reminds me of Vancouver at the moment. By the way, sometime in early spring, I think Murray and I are going to go to Vancouver together. So that'll be fun. Can hide her body in the woods. So we're almost at the end here. I just want to say I'll be streaming again tonight from the set. So it's like 4 o'clock right now. I'll probably start streaming about 5:30, 6. I just got to order some food and shower. We might play Dying Light, the Beast, on stream tonight. I'm waiting on a review code. Hopefully that gets figured out. But yeah, I will be back tonight again. So I do hope you guys all had a good day. I know there's a lot of shit happening in the world and it's difficult to focus on your own life right at the moment because so many things are happening. But I just want to say thank you for tuning in to me. You know, I feel like it's my duty and my honor to be able to entertain you guys without getting political and all that bullshit. You know, trust me. I know how YouTube works and how the game works. If I wanted to make a lot of money right now, it would be so easy to go do a drama stream right now talking about all the drama happening. And, you know, I'm just speaking on my own behalf here. And I could easily make money doing that. But I just want to say to the people that are watching right now, thank you for still supporting me, even though we're not getting political. We're not talking about drama, and I'm not trying to slander people randomly for views. So thank you for still supporting me. And I'll never go into the dark side and talk about drama unless it like really involves me. Because again, I'm not that desperate for money. You know, and if you want to go on the internet and talk about politics, by all means. Free country in Canada, free country in the US. You're allowed to say anything politically. Well, wait a minute. Hang on, you might not be able to say anything politically on the internet anymore, but I love all of you, so thank you. Okay, let's take a little break. Yeah, I know the stream's acting up. That's probably why your channel isn't bigger, because I don't talk about drama. Yeah, if I wanted to sell out, I could probably make $200,000 a year talking about DSP and politics. Comic Respawn, nice to see you, my friend. So again, I know that some of you love the drama. I know that you guys cherish the drama. I still say thank you to the people that support me for just being me and having a bit of fun on stream. So thank you guys. I will be back. Gonna go home. Gonna eat a burrito. Gonna eat Murray's burrito. I'm kidding. I think she's on her period, so I don't want the extra salsa. Nate says you don't need to sell out. Dude, I should name this stream tonight Political Sellout. And then I'll vote politics that are like silly. Like huge debates, like what's the best sandwich? Peanut butter and jelly, club sandwich, BLT. What else can we debate? A massive political debate. Tacos. Could you imagine I did that tonight? See, the thing is, people get upset for anything nowadays, so I've learned my lesson to just be me. Also, you know, you can't be canceled if you've never signed up, you know? So when it comes to all this like bullshit that's going down, it's all nonsense. Flesh Taco says Rage. What is the best sandwich? For me personally, fresh bread right out of the oven, peanut butter and jelly, super thick bread. Oh, I would kill a small family of 7 allegedly for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that just came out of the oven like that. Booch's family. But not he hasn't had them yet. The family that him and I are going to conceive together tonight after the stream. Anyways, I'm going to get canceled if I stay here. So guys, seriously, thank you for the support today on this stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little walk in the woods. I'll be back in about 2 hours. And we will have some more fun tonight. So be there tonight. I love you guys. So thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Cosmic, Respawn, Umber, Booch. Who else we got here still? Thank you, guys. Rage, thank you, my friend. Hopefully you have a good day. Alice, thank you. Alan Jones, thank you. Mateo, thank you. Roland, thank you. DJ, thank you, man. Glamorous, Raymond, thank you, Raymond, as always. Nate, I remember what you did to me in Mario Kart last time, you fuck. Sir Pitt, Drummer Punk, thank you. Marty, thank you, Marty. Cosmic, sorry, just woke up, need to wash your ass. Listen, Respawn, go to the gym, work your ass off, then show me it. James K says horses. Thank you, guys. I will see you guys in about 2 hours. Main channel, Be there or you're getting banned. Thank you guys. I love you all.